What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're enjoying your little bit of time off with all this COVID stuff going around. Hope you're taking this seriously. But with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start working on the Subaru again. I've been out of town because of this COVID stuff, and I haven't had time to really get back behind the camera and doing some stuff on the car. So I'm back home now for a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and get a video out, hopefully help you guys out. So this has been bugging me for a while. When I go to shift, my shifter is a little bit wobbly. Not the end of the world, but it used to have a nice crisp, wouldn't wobble, like really nice shift that I loved. And now driving it so much back and forth, I'm starting to get a little bit of loose wobble for it, and it's driving me crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it and hopefully fix it. I think I know what it is, but we won't know until we actually get down in there. So first things first, we're gonna go through the car, through the top, and try to see if it's the first connection or if it's the actual pivot ball that's causing the wiggle. So taking the interior out, we're gonna start with the rear cubby thing, and then your cup holder and your front shifter boot. That will all come out. So without further ado, let's get some cleaning so we can actually get something out of here. So this is what I'm working with. If I go ahead and I put it in first gear, I now have a whole bunch of wiggle in that first gear, which I didn't have before. It used to be just like this. I'd have a little bit and I'd have to be forcing it. Now I have a bunch. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to figure out what is going on, because there's neutral and here's third, and I still have a whole bunch of wiggle. So we got to take this shroud out and this boot off, and that requires us going back and taking this out and this panel thing off. There's a bolt underneath here, and then we got to first we got to start with this. So in here we got to get all of our stuff out of there, 2 bolts on the bottom, and then clean all this stuff up, get it all out of the way so we can get it out of the car. So this is a perfect time to go through and clean out all the junk in your car and give it a good clean, because this is what you really need. You don't need really all that crap in your car. So you can go through it and clean it, decide what you want to put back. But first things first, if we go ahead and we remove this carpet, little carpet piece that's in here, it reveals 2 screws, 2 Phillips head screws. So we'll go ahead and take those out. Now that we got the 2 screws out, we got to go ahead and you pull this boot up. Just give it a good pull up, and it will reveal 1 more screw right there that needs to come out. Take that screw out, and then this whole thing should come out. With that center console moved back, we don't need it out, we just need it out of our way so we can get to this one. So now we've got this whole apparatus to try to get to. So now we're gonna go ahead and remove our boot. Go ahead and you can kind of feel the tabs in here. You give them a good little pop. They pop up. You can go around to most of them, and once you get most of them out, it will just pop up. Now we can go ahead and give the whole thing a pull back. Sometimes it helps here. And then this top piece comes off. Take our boot out. Put it in a low gear like 4. And there we go. Forgot some stuff. If you have the STI badge right here, it will have a clip on the back. I was trying to avoid it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. We're gonna have to take our shifter off. So we'll go ahead and unscrew it. Take that off, so then we can take all of the other stuff that's underneath it off. Now that's off. Set that aside. Now we should be able to take our boot off, and then this piece comes off of here. You can spin it off, pull it off. Now the whole rubber mat can come up and get off of there. Here we go. Now we're into our shifter assembly stuff, and it looks like it's not where I thought it was. My initial thought was it was this bushing that was causing the problem, but it's looking like it's twisting further down the line. You can see that's where my slack is coming from. It's down that way. And there's also a boot right here that houses the ball. Houses the ball right there, and that doesn't seem to be loose either. So, we are off to going underneath the car and trying to figure out where it is down there. So after playing with this a little bit, it looks like I have a little bit of play right here. So now we've gone ahead and installed this black rubber piece back on, and then we put the white clip that holds it down. I think I'm supposed to have two, missing one, but now we'll go ahead and we'll put this piece back in. Put this in a low gear like 4. And then you can slide it up. Clip it in up there. Go ahead and we'll put our boot back on. The stitching faces the rear of the car. Then we'll go ahead and just push this down. Make sure that the leather stays down. Start at the front, work your way to the back. There's a big clip on the back. Go ahead and do that. Now we'll put our shift knob back on. So that's locked in there. And then we'll go ahead and move our center console back up. Lock it into the front first. Push it down. Grab our screws. Put our screw in here. Be very careful, because if you lose it, it's a real pain. Okay, we'll put this boot on. Just clips right down into place. Now we'll go ahead and finish off with the 2 screws in the back. Put these screws in here. Found out what the problem was. There was a cross piece towards the front that has having problems with the sloppy bushings. Well, it looks like I've got some parts to order, so I'm gonna go order some parts and do another video on how to install them. Take it easy, everyone. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Peace.